What's going on, everybody? This is Jackie Terry once again. In today's video, we're going to talk about insulin. And what exactly is insulin? Everything we eat consists of carbohydrates. So it can be a good carb or a bad carb. It doesn't matter. Essentially, everything we eat turns into carbohydrates, and it goes through our stomach and our gastrointestinal system. So once our food is fully digested within our gastrointestinal system, the carbohydrate is quickly turned into glucose. Glucose is spread throughout all the cells in our body, including our liver, muscle cells, and fat storage. So we use glucose for energy. So glucose is a very important carbohydrate that we use. So now this is where the insulin part comes into play. The insulin actually acts as a transporter to transport the load, the glucose, the carbohydrates. So essentially the carbs are going to go to three places. They're either going to go to your liver, your muscle cells, or your fat storage. So the liver and the muscle cells are only going to hold a certain amount of carbs. They can either use it or reject it. The liver and the muscle cells can't use the carbs because they're already full. Those carbs go to your fat storage. And when that happens, unless you're working out and you are essentially just burning those sugars on the regular, insulin isn't going to have anywhere to take those carbs. It's just going to be transferred over into your fat storage, which isn't a good thing, because once too many sugars get in your bloodstream, it's going to make it thick. It's going to make it thick like maple syrup. And the thicker your blood is, the harder it's going to be for your heart to pump blood back into the body. So my thing is, it's always good to work out, whether it be low intensity exercises or high intensity exercises. Either one is good because you're going to burn sugar. And the more sugar you burn, the higher your metabolism will be. So you won't have to worry about insulin resistance, because insulin resistance will happen to you if you're not burning your carbs, your sugars, your carbohydrates. If you're not burning your carbohydrates within the muscle cells, if you're not burning those off, then you're just going to promote fat storage within your body, because now your carbs aren't going to have anywhere to go. The sugars aren't going to have anywhere to go. So ideally, you're just going to promote fat storage in your body. All the sugars are just going to build up inside your body, which is going to create insulin resistance. And when that happens, the receptors in the cell won't respond to the insulin anymore. They won't respond to it. So when your cell receptors won't respond to insulin because your blood is too thick, there's nowhere to transport it to. It won't transport it to the muscle cells. It won't transfer it to the liver, but instead it would just transfer it into the fat. So essentially, when you do work out, you are constantly burning sugars. You're constantly building up your metabolic rate just from working out. That's why exercise is very, very, very important, because without exercise, you're just gonna promote the fat storage in your body. All the high carbs that you eat every day, such as a donut or anything like that, it's not gonna go to the muscle cells. It's not gonna go to the liver, but instead, it's just going to go to the fat storage, because your muscles aren't using it. You're not working out. You're not burning any energy. So the sugars, the glucose, have nowhere else to go. They are simply going to your fat storage tank. However, if you do work out, if you do some type of exercise, do some type of training, then sugars, the glucose, will be able to go to your muscle cells, which hold a significant amount of glycogen. So a significant amount of glucose will transfer over into your muscle cells. And during a good workout, not only are you burning sugars, you are burning fat as well. So the higher intensity you can work out on, the higher intensity, you won't have to worry about promoting fat storage. Because essentially when you do exercise, you're going to be burning fat. And the more fat you burn, the better oxygen will be able to pump into your heart. You won't have to worry about your blood getting thicker. You won't have to worry about a lack of oxygen, because working out will definitely increase your oxygen levels. It will increase the mitochondria in your body. So one thing is, insulin resistance will keep us at a fat storing state, and it'll keep us addicted to sugar. When you don't work out, it's simply you don't work out. So you're not burning sugar. So anytime you're not working out, you're going to crave more high carbs and more sugar. So insulin resistance will keep you addicted to sugar. It will promote fat storage. So the only way to essentially stop insulin resistance in its tracks is to simply exercise. Do a walk. Take a 60-minute walk. Once again, the first 25 minutes you're going to be burning sugar. The next 25 minutes you're going to be burning fat. Everything is beneficial, especially weight training, because now you're going to burn all types of sugars and you're going to improve your oxygen level. Blood is going to be able to flow a lot quicker into your muscles, into your body, rather than have blood be restricted from too much sugar in the blood. Because too much sugar in the blood is going to make it thick. So rather than having your blood be restricted, if you work out, and if you have a good workout regimen, that blood isn't going to be restricted. In fact, the blood is going to be a lot thinner. It's not going to be thick. It's going to be thin. It's going to be able to transfer to your body. It's going to be able to transfer oxygen over to your body and essentially to your heart. When your blood is thick from insulin resistance, it's not going to be able to pump blood into the heart fast enough, because the blood levels are just way too thick. Without the insulin hormone in our body, everything we eat, the sugars would just build up. Everything would just build up. There's no way to control it. The hormone insulin actually controls your sugar levels. It controls your sugar levels. But at the same time, only so much insulin can do before you take over the insulin resistance. That's why it's really important to manage your sugar levels and essentially to exercise so you can burn off those sugar levels. Anything high on sweets like pop, even certain types of fruits, you kind of want to manage it. If you're not working out, and you have to be extremely careful on what you eat and your carbs, because essentially too many high carbs will lead to insulin resistance if you're not burning them off. And once again, the cell receptors won't be able to respond. Your body will essentially block it. Your body will block the insulin from the bloodstream. Once again, I'm Jackie Terry. A very, very, very important hormone in your body. Once again, it's always good to work out, whether it be low intensity exercises or high intensity exercise. You want to combine the two together, but just exercising in general will help you live a healthy lifestyle.